Do me a favour. Okay. I'm just going to handcuff you for the purposes of the search. My name's PC Blackford. I'm from Tixon Police Station.
You want me to do
The things I'm going to be looking for in relation to this search is anything related to drugs.
Anyway, he's being detained for the purpose of a search, apparently. We're just going to stick around because the last time there was a search here, they still arrested the person. So that's why I'm going to stick around and record this, just for that purpose.
I appreciate you being sad with us. I know this isn't very nice. It's just because of the report that I have from the public up there.
There's still a section 60 in place in Warsaw. Do you know?
As far as I'm aware,
No, it finished today, didn't it? Yeah. I was wondering if that incident up there maybe affected it, that's all. No. Don't give him your details, bro. You don't have to give him your details. You don't have to give him your name for the purpose of a search. Just giving out personal details. I don't need to listen to those. So, always got to film these guys. They can't be trusted. Just so you know, bro, I'm not filming you. Only these guys. All right. Because last time I was here, they searched somebody else. They found nothing on him, but they still arrested him. So on that basis, I just wanted to make sure that nothing come towards.
Me personally, mate.
No, not you personally, but it's your police force.
I can assure you, I cover the whole of the West Midlands. I haven't searched anyone in Walsall Town. This is the first stop.
Well, obviously not you personally, but the police force have.
That's fine. I appreciate
Like we had actually, like, there was probably about 70 members of the public here last time, all with their phones out. Because like I say, you guys stopped someone under Section 1 of PACE, found nothing, and then claimed that he had assaulted a police officer. There were like 70 members of the public that see it, and it caused uproar. So just on that basis, when I see things like this, I just like to...
I haven't got a problem with you recording, and to be honest, he's staying a fair distance.
Yeah. I don't want to get in the way. Also, he's giving out personal details. So.
Respecting my safety.
Yeah, of course. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
My name's PC Blackford.
Blackford.
23485.
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I thought the reason I asked the question about the Section 60 is because I thought with that ram raid last night or early hours, I thought maybe it might have affected the drop in that.
Are you happy for me to say what section you do stopped under again? You don't have to. It's just this gent's asking, have we stopped you under Section 60? Are you happy for that, or you don't have to? Yeah, so this gent, I've stopped him under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. I've told him the grounds and the objectives of the search.
Yeah.
Okay, all that's been explained to him. And as I say, I'm recording.
Did you let him know that you were recording? Okay.
Recording?
Yeah, obviously that you were recording him.
This is being recorded because he's entitled to a record of the search.
Yeah. I think it's also in your policy though, right? That when you approach somebody and you're videoing them, you've got to let them know, right? And at the very earliest opportunity.
I haven't approached someone recording.
No, you have approached a member of the public.
Tell you what, give me 2 seconds just to finish.
Sorry, I might if I'm.
No, it's no problem. I'm just
Sorry.
doing 2 things at once.
I'm currently waiting for him to finish up with that guy, and then I'll have a quick conversation with him. So I'll bring this back.
I'm getting my way, mate. I appreciate what you were saying, because when people are searching unnecessarily and without grounds, it's not on.
No.
We don't want that.
Like I say, it was just going back a few weeks ago. I think it was just before Christmas, actually. Again, it was a young black male. Stopped, I think it was Section 1 apace, and nothing was found on him. And then, because when one of you guys went to grab him initially, he'd kind of...
Yeah.
They'd deem that then as an assault. Obviously, a lot of members of the public see it, and before you knew it, it was only a bit further up, actually.
When the bats was that?
Oh, it was probably going back maybe 3 weeks before Christmas. Christmas. Don't get me wrong, the young males, the way he conducted himself during it wasn't great, so he didn't help himself. But when you get so many members of the public stop feeling like, hang on a minute, we've seen some injustice, it's just the case. So, that's all it is.
I completely get that, sir. Just going back to your question at the start, Section 60 isn't in place at the moment. I know there's been a couple in the local area. We had one in Darlaston a couple of weeks ago. We had the recent Section 60 around the town centre with the young man who was murdered. I know there's been quite a few, but just going forward, the best place to get news of that really is our Facebook page, because every time we put a Section 60 on, I mean, to the best of my knowledge, it always goes on the Facebook page. Just so we make the public aware of what we're doing, so we can be transparent.
Of course, I get it. Has one been placed in Tipton? Did I hear you say that you're based out of Tipton?
Yeah. I'm from Tipton.
Because there was a shooting outside the police station, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I see the video of that got put
As far as I'm aware, there isn't a Section 60
No.
in Tipton or the surrounding areas.
Is Tipton an open police station, or is it a closed police? No.
No, the front office is closed.
Because that's unfortunate that so many are closed. Because I don't know if this is true, but rumour has it that the individual that was being shot at was trying to run to the police station. When they've got to the police station's closed. So sometimes in videos when I've gone to police stations and paid a visit and they've got like closed things, it's just a good example of sometimes it would be ideal if these places were open to the public.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's sometimes as well what causes a bit of a gap between the public and the police.
Yeah,
that mistrust. Do you understand? Like, I think that because we don't really get on the beat bobbies anymore, do we? I think the best PCSOs.
And a lot of that is down to everything going cyber. Everything's on social media or internet based now. But we have recently had a new chief constable come into effect.
Oh, right, okay.
And he's very neighbourhood based. And like you're saying about not many bobbies on the beat now, he's actually very focused on that, and he wants to get us, rather than being more centralised as having Walsall, Wolverhampton, Sandwell,
Yeah.
Dudley, he wants to have almost like small areas, not getting into all the jargon of it, but
That's
he's
good.
basically
That's
an
good.
advocate for neighbourhood police.
Yeah.
And that's music to our ears, and I'm sure...
Because I read actually recently that one of the problems that you are finding forces up and down the country is the amount of cybercrime now. And that cybercrime is taking up a lot of resources and time from, again, actually dealing with the crime that's kind of out on the street. I don't know how true that is, but I actually read an article about that. That's something to do with the level of cybercrime now, and what the police have got to deal with there. It's actually having an effect all the way down, basically. Basically, you know, it's then preventing you guys from dealing with things in the community.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it would be. I mean, I'm not going to stand here and act like I'm an expert on the matter. Yes, I deal with some internet-based crime and social media stuff, but it tends to be, depends what day it is.
Yeah.
It can be 50-50, but as technology advances, you know, everyone's got a phone nowadays.
Of course.
Everyone's on social media. It's going to be more frequent, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Obviously, I know you've got things to do. But things like this really helps. Like, sometimes you'll approach a police officer and they're very much like, oh, camera, which I get.
No.
But at the same time, I think when this, for instance, might go out, when viewers will see this, and I can guarantee it, you might still have some that will turn and say, still police. But you'll have those that will actually recognise that, hang on a minute, he's taken 5-10 minutes to have a word with you. He's answered questions as much as you can, because I know obviously there's certain things you can't divulge. So I just want to say thanks for that, and I appreciate it.
And I'd just like to say, even if you didn't have that camera, I'd still treat you the same way.
No, I imagine you would.
I've had my own bad experiences with the police where I've been a member of the public and I've had to call things in, and I feel like I haven't been treated perhaps the best way I could have.
Yeah.
I absolutely get it, and I know you have bad apples in every organisation.
Of course, it doesn't matter what.
We don't want them either.
We always say that no one hates a bad cop more than a good cop.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Because it tarnishes all your guys' name. But I have noticed, though, that like the mainstream media are covering a lot more of like the misconduct hearings down in London with the Metropolitan Police. That's quite a big issue at the minute. But again, I won't take up too much of your time because I know that you've got stuff to do. But as you can see, I'm quite interested.
Scrutiny recently with all the events the last couple of years.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, sir, it's been a pleasure to speak.
And you, mate. Thanks very much. Yeah. Cheers for your time, mate. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave this one here, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Much love. Oh, sorry. If you would, hit the thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. That would be much appreciated. And again, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Much love, God bless, and peace out.